the wrong way around. Happy July 4th. Oh, I've said it wrong.
No, I think I did it wrong.
Oh, you did it wrong. Happy 4th of July.
Woo! Yay! And in honor of this special event, we thought we'd share with you 10 things that we love about living here in the USA.
Okay, I'm going to kick it off.
All right, go on then.
The people.
Yes, it's got to be, hasn't it?
You Americans are such friendly, happy, cheerful people, and you seem to love us, well, particularly our accents.
Yes.
So,
we'll take it.
We'll take it. We didn't realise we had an accent.
No, apparently we do.
Especially us, you know, from where we come from. We just
Yeah.
thought we had no accent at all.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're so positive. The catchphrase is, we'll figure it out.
There's none of that in Britain, is there? Everything needs very thorough discussion.
Oh, especially with us too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Americans who have supported our channel.
We thought we would only appeal to the Brits with a weird sense of humour when we
Yes.
started.
Yes.
But clearly that's not the case, and you've made us so happy, so
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you for embracing Brit Girls Go Stateside.
Yay!
Very nice of you.
The, oh, here she goes.
Layla's got her little 4th of July outfit on.
Oh.
The next one is opportunities. Plenty of opportunities, I imagine, for most career fields, but speaking specifically as an actor, I have found that I've been thoroughly embraced by the acting community here, which is wonderful. You know, I've been getting, I would say, more work than I did in the UK, and I don't live in LA or New York or one of those states that would be associated with actors. I live here in Arizona, but I have found that there have been ample opportunities.
I mean, America is supposed to be the land of opportunity, and I think it's really nice, that attitude is, you know, if you work hard and give it a go, you know, everyone will be behind you. I think that's what attracts a lot of people over here. So my next one, number 3, is every state in America is so unique.
This is true. They're like little countries on their own, aren't
Exactly. The culture is different. The landscape is different. Every single state has got their own identity, which is brilliant. And they're so proud of their own identity, rightly so.
they? I completely agree. You only have to jump in the car for a few hours here, and you're in California, or you're in Nevada, or a little bit further in, you're in New Mexico, and it's really interesting to see the different cultures going on there and the different histories. My next one is how efficient the handyman and the trade services are when they come to your home.
Oh my goodness, yes they are.
Yeah.
Incredibly efficient.
They're often very quick to come in the first place, and when they're there, they're in and out, you know.
Yeah.
Blink and you'll miss them.
They let you know that they'll be there in 20 minutes or whatever, so you're not waiting around all day and then they don't turn up.
No, none of that.
And also they're so polite. This is great in the UK. When you get somebody in, you make copious cups of tea, builder's tea we call it, very milky tea with lots of sugar and lots of bickies.
Yeah, you're stocked up
cookies.
on your biscuits.
Yeah, which is great, you have a good old chat. But over here they just get on with the job. They don't always take some water from you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
But please take something.
Yeah, I know, you feel like you want to give something. You know, obviously they'll probably take a tip.
Yes.
Yeah, which we wouldn't necessarily give a tip in the UK.
No.
But we would give enough tea and biscuits to actually compensate for that.
Absolutely.
So leading on from that, customer service in general is really brilliant over here. Wherever you go, the customer service is perfect. I think the thing is, Americans expect good customer service, so they actually do get it. And if they don't get it, boy.
The first time I arrived here, I was called ma'am for the first time.
Oh.
And I thought that was very nice. I was like, I can
Yeah.
get used to this.
Yeah.
I was only 21.
I don't like false customer service though.
Well, we won't say the establishment, but when Mum used to work somewhere, what was it you had to say?
My pleasure. And I couldn't say it. It didn't sound right.
We don't really
We
say
don't say that really.
No.
Instead of saying thank you or you're welcome or you're very welcome, I used to always say, I used to have to say my pleasure. And I could only really say it in an American accent. So it'd be,
It just sounds like you're
shove it on
taking a
the-
mick.
Yeah, I know. I never, I couldn't do it. It just didn't feel right, you know? Yeah, so I didn't do that in the end.
No.
May I help you? May I assist you?
Well, that's a bit...
Yeah, you feel like you're stuttering. May I assist you. I don't work there anymore, but I didn't get fired.
She didn't get the phrases right.
No,
She got the boot. Very important one. Free pour in bars with the Spirit.
Oh, the big pour, yeah.
Couldn't believe it when I first came here because I used to work in a bar and we were very strict. You know, you have to stop below the shot glass top. You know, not even on it was wrong. You had to get that pour exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, chatting away.
I know. And if you tip them, you get even more. If I have a gin and tonic, I have to say, excuse me, don't put quite so much gin in that.
Oh, really?
I know.
You're ashamed to Brit.
I know, you'd have thought, I can't get any tonic in it. You sitting on that bar stool, you have your first drink.
Yeah.
You try and get up and you're on the floor.
Be a one drink wonder.
Yeah. So another thing that's very obvious is the size of the homes. Because there's so much space in general, so much free space, the homes are consequently so much larger. And they have things like walk-in closets.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, when I first arrived and I had a walk-in closet.
I know.
I went in there and danced around a bit.
Yeah.
I know, because I could literally swing a cat, although I didn't have a cat, and thank God. And walk-in laundry rooms.
Yeah.
Not just a washing machine and tumble dryer in the kitchen.
Like a designated space for laundry.
Yeah. The bathtubs, if you do have a bathtub, almost like a mini swimming pool.
It is.
Yeah.
My husband found this apartment before I moved out because I was coming out later to get married. And he was like, I warn you, it's only got a small bathroom. I get here and I'm like, this thing's huge.
Yeah.
I can't even touch the walls. Lots of space.
Lots more housework to do.
But plenty of space to store your household.
Oh, storage. That's a
Yes.
good job you said that, Lucy, because there's so much storage and electrical outlets, plug sockets.
Electrical sockets in the bathroom.
Oh.
How do we feel about that, Brit?
Close your ears, my dad, because he would be horrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a no-go in the UK.
I know, you can dry your hair over a basin full of water.
Yeah. I mean, I don't, but you could.
No, I'm not sure if the electrical system is slightly different. Maybe that's not so dangerous.
Yeah, the
but-
wattage is it called the wattage is less?
The voltage?
Voltage?
We might have to dub this bit.
Yeah. The
Voltage.
is less. My next one is kind of in a similar vein to that. It is open spaces.
Oh, yes, yes.
And we have some beautiful open spaces in the UK. I'm not saying we
Oh,
don't.
we do.
But I'm talking like miles and miles upon miles and miles of wilderness, essentially. Beautiful spaces.
And if you haven't visited the Grand Canyon, it's so much better than I thought it was going to be. It is so magnificent.
what were you expecting?
I was
A
expecting
hole in the ground.
Oh no, yeah, and kind of like sandy. It's vibrant. There's so
Yeah.
many colours. It's huge.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, and each state has these wonderful, vast, open,
Yeah.
natural spaces. I first came here directly from London, obviously big city, and I couldn't believe like the horizons that stretched from as far as you could see in both directions because I'm used to like big buildings. And it was just like incredible to see so much sky.
And if you do like looking at the stars, Arizona, for example, is a really good place to come.
Yes, if that's something that appeals to you, head on over to Arizona.
Oh, we're working for the
Yeah, we
Arizona
sound like we
Tourist
are.
Board.
We're not being sponsored, I promise.
I know.
We just like Arizona.
But we could be.
It's not beneath us, is it?
No, certainly not. The next one on the list is the food. The quantity.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, you won't leave hungry, will you?
No. Here we've got wonderful Mexican food. There is Italian, Cuban.
Name
God,
it.
name it. Yeah,
Unless you want a
exactly.
good curry.
Americans are very excited about leftovers. My husband gets excited, just as excited about leftovers as he does that.
I must admit, I used to be a bit funny about leftovers.
And so did I.
But America's embraced it, and rightly so, because
Yeah.
it's so much less waste.
I know.
No point in throwing good food away, is there?
No.
My last one is essentially kind of culture in the sense of TV, movies, songs. There's so many iconic things,
Oh,
isn't there?
yes.
I got most of my knowledge as a child about America from Calamity Jane, because Nana and Granddad had the VHS, and me and my sister would watch that along. We thought that was what America would be like as very little children.
I think it is in some places. My nephew Liam, he's a huge James Bond fan, and he can't wait to see the Golden Gate Bridge when he comes over here again, because that's so iconic.
Growing up anywhere abroad, I would imagine, you see a lot of American TVs and movie, and you hear the songs, and it gives you this idea of what it's like, and then to actually get here and to experience it.
Oh yeah, what about your dad?
My dad has this idea that he's going to come here and he's going to recreate American songs.
Oh, cool.
So he's going to catch a midnight train to Georgia and then walk in Memphis. I mean, that's really two different places, isn't it? It's going to be a big trip.
It's a big trip.
Yeah, ask someone the way to Amarillo. So that's our 10 things that we love about living in America. Let us know, did we forget something?
Yeah.
Or is there anything you disagree with? You know, we'd love to hear from you, so drop us a comment below. If you like our channel, give us a like, subscribe, share the videos, and we'll see you next time. Happy 4th of July.
Bye.
Bye.